yours.
Oh, thanks, Rob. What's your thing?
You want it? I'm not that much into it.
First, I want to thank Michelle for getting all of this organized, as well as Carol, who helped us set up, and everybody else who helped. So, thank you. Okay. So, as is our tradition, we have a list of all the things that Mary has done over the last 27 years.
Oh, boy. How long do you all people have today? Bus just gave you the afternoon off.
Well, it's a beautiful day. Thank God for the nice weather, right? So I want to thank everybody for coming. I think every department is here, and it's a testimony to you, Mary, and all of the personal interactions that you've had with us. So may it be known, this certificate is presented to Mary, who's been here for 27 years. She's been loyal. She's been dedicated. She's certainly giving service to all the people of Portland. And from June 13, 1994, when you were hired as a youth services worker, you then went to July 1 in 1995, and you were changed in title to the Youth Services Coordinator. And then in June 26, which was yesterday, 2001, you served as the Acting Youth Services Administrator. And in July 16, just a little while later, 2001, you were promoted to Youth Services Administrator. And then, in August 6th of 2018, you accepted a dual role in helping out as an interim Senior Services Administrator part-time. I want to point out many of the projects that Mary's been involved with. Some of us have also participated. The Before and After School program, the Early Childhood Council, the Family Day, my favorite, the Juvenile Diversion Board, which is something you worked with police on, the Back to School Backpack Program. I know you worked with Michelle with the Middlesex United Way, as well as the chairman of the Salvation Army Service Unit 627, whereby Michelle and Mary would work on providing vouchers for shoes and other needed items for school for our youngsters. And Mary was also very successful as a workforce alliance for youth. A few years back, when it wasn't COVID and youngsters needed jobs, Mary was able to place them with some of our businesses, our private employers, and I think it led to some permanent jobs for some of those youngsters. We thank you, Mary. We thank you for your exemplary and invaluable service to our community. It's a little tender moment to think that you've spent 27 years here, but it's also with great pride, and I think a lot of fun, that you will look back on your contributions to our town, and we congratulate you for your retirement. And on behalf of the Board of Selectmen, I know we have at least 2 selectmen here. We have Ralph, we have Jim, and I know others you saw recently. We extend our respect, we extend our thank you, and we extend our deep appreciation. And personally, Mary, I want to say thank you for always being a friend. I don't always bring the best out in everyone, because I bring problems. Usually when some of you get a call from me, it's because I have a problem that I'm passing on to you. And Mary has always been very gracious in deciding how to best approach it, talking me down from maybe what I was going to do, a more reasonable approach. And
She hasn't learned to say no yet. I tried to tell people no, but she says that's not her job. So,
but everybody does appreciate what you've done. So Mike Hernandez, Lou Hare, Mike Pelton, Rick Shard, Jim Tripp, and Ralph Zampano, and myself, Susan Bransfield, say thank you and all the best to a well-deserved.
well, as Susan said, this has been a long run. And one of the things that has happened is there's been, I guess, the old guard, which is me, older than dirt, changing over to a lot of new faces. So I've seen a lot of that. And the one thing that hasn't changed, as far as I'm going to say, is that one of the words that I use a lot is partnerships. And I think the town of Portland succeeds with what we do because of the partnerships with all the departments and the changeover. And I know the police, yes, sometimes we don't want to see each other, but we do see each other. They're great. Our grounds guys, I mean, everybody in every office has played a part in making what I have to do successful, and I appreciate that. And we've got a lot of new faces in all those departments. There's still a couple of you out there, I can name them in one hand, that are here, that have been here for quite a long time. But thank you so much for all that you have done to make me successful. And I'm going to try to figure out who's going to be there that's not going to come whining at you. Can you please do this for me? So we'll try to keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, Susan? Okay.
I know
Thank
your
you.
number.
I know. I'm changing it as of next Wednesday at 4:30, unless I'm pushing a button at 11:59 p.m. on a report.
Now, Mary walked in this door many, many times, as have all of us. So if you have a moment and you haven't had a chance, please just say hello.
Nice.
Good luck.
Nice.
We treasure our building and certainly our grounds. And this is an example of what a great job our public works staff does, our police, our park and rec, our youth services, and certainly our senior services. Where's
Over there. There we go. And we
All-
got
all the
Park and Rec,
departments.
sharing the turnover and sharing the office.
Of course, then there's
space.
finance.
And finance, and I mean everybody play a part in this. So thank you all for coming. IT, okay.
And
IT.
Michelle.
And Michelle.
Little gift from
And Michelle. Yeah. How many times did we play tag team? I don't know what you're gonna do about that, but.
We'll call yourself
Again, it's changing, it's so blessed.
I will be there or something.
Thank you again.
What, Bob wants to go over? You want to take over a job? Is that the way to do it?
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you.
We have to take